Hi guys, welcome to Twin Perspective. I'm Joe. Sadly, my twin brother is not here to join us tonight. Luckily, he's working. He's working in the movies, so instead of talking about movies, he's acting in movies. But we at Twin Perspective have about 33 years worth of film to talk about. And so I like to put one of these down once or twice a week throughout the summer and make it my pet project and get it out of the way. So with my brother busy working, I'm going to take on years that he may not care one way or the other if he's involved. So with that being said, I'm going to talk about the year 2000. Now, turn of century and all, and what will the new decade bring us, right? And there were some good efforts, but overall, I thought it was a weak year for film, so I've chosen that one. Sans James. This is a list of some of the featured theatrical American releases for the year 2000. Gladiator, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Traffic, Erin Brockovich, Chocolat, Almost Famous, Quills, Yee Yee, Castaway, The Contender, Billy Elliot, Men of Honor, The Patriot, The Perfect Storm, Dancer in the Dark, Requiem for a Dream, Pollock, You Can Count on Me, Pay It Forward, The Cell, Girl Fight, Before Night Falls, State and Maine, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, Unbreakable, Best in Show, The Virgin Suicides, The Ninth Gate, Shadow of the Vampire, Ghost Dog, Way of the Samurai, Frequency, Wonder Boys, X-Men, Hamlet, Bedazzled, Drowning Mona, High Fidelity, Me, Myself, and Irene, Scary Movie, What Planet Are You From, Road Trip, Miss Congeniality, Little Nicky, Cecil B. Demented, Final Destination, The Nutty Professor Part 2, Ed Gein. That's a list of some of the theatrically released in 2000, and this will be the Fucked Up Shit Awards for 2000. As presented by Twin Perspective, at least one half of the Twin Perspective. So let's conquer the year 2000, shall we, with the first category, Best Editing. Sadly, I wasn't impressed with this year's crop, especially with the editing. I had a hard time finding anything, and usually it's action films or something that's cleverly sliced together to maybe give you that, oh, I didn't realize that moment. You know, there's usually action, and so I was looking at all the movies and nothing really jumped out at me. So my nominees are Traffic, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Wonder Boys, High Fidelity, Almost Famous. And my winner for Best Editing in the year 2000, Mick Audsley for High Fidelity. Nothing too clever about it. That's why I've chosen this weak-ass year of 2000. Sans my brother. So let's see if we can get to something I actually had an opinion about. Best Cinematography 2000. My nominees are Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Gladiator, The Cell, O Brother, Where Art Thou? The Ninth Gate. And my winner for Best Cinematography 2000, Fucked Up Shit Award is Roger Deakins for O Brother, Where Art Thou? Some of the best cinematography I've seen. In my opinion, it's a sight to behold what Roger Deakins did in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? That old film look. And it was a gorgeous effort. Now, much better returns on cinematography for the year 2000. Okay. Next category is Best Score or Soundtrack for the year 2000. My nominees are Almost Famous, Castaway, O Brother, Where Art Thou? Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Gladiator. And my winner for Best Score or Soundtrack for 2000, O Brother, Where Art Thou? Had a score and a soundtrack, but I'm going to give it to the film in general. I am a man in constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my days. Oh, yeah. I may not have given it justice, but it definitely deserved Best Soundtrack for the year 2000. Fucked Up Shit Award. Now, the next category was a tough one for me, actually. Best Screenplay 2000. Fucked Up Shit Award. My nominees are High Fidelity, O Brother, Where Art Thou? Aaron Brockovich, Drowning Mona, and Road Trip. Yeah. And the winner, Best Screenplay 2000. Fucked Up Shit Award, Best Screenplay. Joel Cohen and Ethan Cohen for Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I sense a trend coming on. It may have been a weak-ass year for film, but Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Is one of my most nominated films in my whole collection. Because the year is weak, but also because Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Was one of the best movies ever made, in my opinion. I mean, a classic. Absolute classic. That's a movie where grandparents in my life loved that movie. And I'm thinking it's the hippest, coolest thing ever. So, oh, brother, where art thou? Let's see if it'll continue with the next category in 2000 Fucked Up Shit Award, Best Supporting Actress. My nominees are Catherine O'Hara for Best in Show, Marcia Gay Harden for Pollock, Bette Midler for Drowning Mona, Holly Hunter for Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And Kate Hudson for Almost Famous. And my winner for the year 2000, Best Supporting Actress Fucked Up Shit Award is Bette Midler for Drowning Mona. And she was Mona, and everyone wanted to drown her. And Bette Midler she killed it. Great job, Bette Midler. You know, there are some highly regarded actors, actresses, personalities. Sometimes they're so poppy that it's almost a joke. But then someone like Bette Midler, who's obscenely famous, can do a movie like Drowning Mona, and much like the Academy recognized her for multiple films, including The Rose, I have to recognize her for Drowning Mona. Same actress, great performance. But this ain't the Academy Awards. This is the Fucked Up Shit Awards for 2000. And my next category, Best Supporting Actor for the year 2000. My nominees are John Turturro for Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Tim Blake Nelson for Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Albert Finney for Erin Brockovich, Willem Dafoe for Shadow of the Vampire, and Benicio del Toro for Traffic. And my winner, 2000, Best Supporting Actor, Tim Blake Nelson for Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Oh, George, not the livestock. Some fucked up shit. Gotta love it, though. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Tim Blake Nelson. He's a weird cat. And usually, if I nominate John Turturro, he usually wins. But Tim Blake Nelson steals the show from the supporting act in that film, in that brilliant film of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And now we're getting to the top of the cream of the crop. Best Lead Actress, 2000. My nominees are Ellen Burstyn for Requiem for a Dream, Julia Roberts. Am I doing Best Lead Actress? I sure am. Julia Roberts for Erin Brockovich, Kate Winslet for Quills, Melanie Griffith for Cecil B. Demented, and Laura Linney for You Can Count on Me. And my winner, Best Lead Actress, 2000, Fucked Up Shit Award, Ellen Burstyn for Requiem for a Dream. Some good stuff there. Wild flick. And Melanie Griffith and Cecil B. Demented was a sight to behold. It may be my favorite performance from Melanie Griffith. But Ellen Burstyn showed she still has it after all these years in that movie, Requiem for a Dream. Wonder what my brother thinks about all this. We're going on, though. We have to. He's got to work, and I've got to get these out. For the Fucked Up Shit Award 2000 Best Lead Actor. The best lead performances from the year 2000. My nominees are Jeffrey Rush for Quills, Tom Hanks for Castaway, George Clooney for Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, Russell Crowe for Gladiator, and Brendan Fraser for Bedazzled. That may seem like some fucked up shit. But you go back and watch Bedazzled and tell me that Brendan Fraser doesn't bring it in that movie. I'm here to tell you he does. Did he bring it enough to take home the Fucked Up Shit Award for 2000 Best Lead Actor? No, he didn't. Another iconic, George Clooney for Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? My hair. Ain't this place geographical oddity? 2 weeks from everywhere. Oh my God. Love that movie. Absolutely love that movie. And George Clooney takes home lead actor. We're down to the final two. Best Director, 2000. What did this weak-ass year of film offer up for the best in direction? According to this half of Twin Perspective, my nominees are Ridley Scott for Gladiator, Ang Lee for Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Roman Polanski for The Ninth Gate, Joel Coen for Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, Steven Soderbergh for Traffic, and Robert Zemeckis for Castaway. Don't tell me that Roman Polanski pick was from left field, okay? Polanski's been nominated by the Academy multiple times, and The Ninth Gate is no exception. He does a great job. Ridley Scott does a good job with Gladiator. Robert Zemeckis with Castaway, you know. None of these are my favorites they've ever done. Soderbergh's Traffic is not one of my favorites. Can Ang Lee take home the Academy Award and the Fucked Up Shit Award? No, he can't, because he lost to Joel Coen. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? One of the best Coen brother movies ever. Like I said, one of the best films ever. Great direction from Joel Coen. Takes home the Fucked Up Shit Award. But can Oh Brother, Where Art Thou take home the Best Picture of 2000 Fucked Up Shit Award? Oh, I think it can. My nominees are Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Aaron Brockovich, Castaway, High Fidelity, Best in Show. Those are my 5 favorite pictures. Best in Show is a great flick. High Fidelity is supremely underrated and a cult classic. Castaway is what it is. Aaron Brockovich was pretty compelling. But nothing's going to beat in this year of 2000 for Best Picture, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And that's what I'm wondering as I do this show without the other half of the Twin Perspective, Beaver, James, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? But since he's gone, for the time being, that's your Best Picture. Fucked Up Shit Award for 2000. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Wasn't even close. I've got a place in my heart for High Fidelity. I think it's classic. And Best in Show, like I said, I'm a fan of Christopher Guest. Aaron Brockovich was great. You know, Soderbergh got a lot of recognition for Traffic, and I'm more of a fan of Aaron Brockovich. And Robert Zemeckis has done better than Castaway, in my opinion. And Ridley Scott's done way better than Gladiator. I wasn't a fan of Gladiator. Quills was okay. Cecil B. Demented is one of those flicks that not a lot of people have seen, probably. Cecil B. Demented, John Waters and David Lynch get mentioned in it. And, you know, it's just a cool little flick. And I'm sure most of you have seen Requiem for a Dream. That's a strange one. I have a love-like relationship with Cameron Crowe. Sometimes he does things I love, and sometimes I just like. You know, the Zoo movie I liked. And in this year, Almost Famous, I liked it. Didn't love it, liked it. And Joel Coen and Ethan Coen, they never failed me. Even their weakest efforts merit recognition when it comes to me at the end of the year, for one reason or another. And Oh Brother, Where Art Thou is one of those movies with the direction, the acting, the writing, the cinematography, the soundtrack, the story. Homer, the Odyssey. It was a once in a lifetime flick, in my opinion. Certainly worthy of Best Picture 2000. So overall, what I recommend you guys check out, if you haven't, Road Trip is raunchy and pretty funny. I like childish humor like that, and I seek out a couple of films like that every year that are better than the rest. You know, you get a lot of raunchy college-style movies, and I think Road Trip had some special stuff in it that puts it above the basic college humor movie. And High Fidelity is one of those that I just think is a cult classic. You know, much like well, there's been so many of them that people like that they adhered to after I grew up, after the 90s started, and I'm just not really a fan. Like Reality Bites is one that comes to mind. I didn't get it. Almost Famous is another. I don't get it. I don't get the love for it the way everyone else did. But High Fidelity, for me, that did it, and that's a good one. Certainly Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, and The Best in Show, and Cecil B. Demented. So that's what I got for you guys for this fucked up year of 2000. Those were my fucked up shit awards. The Best Picture was Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And I doubt if my brother wants to have a say in this one. But hopefully he'll be back in a couple of days. He said he's booked till the weekend. That's a good thing. Hollywood South. Woohoo! And this has been Twin Perspective. I'm Joe, one half of the Twin Perspective. And subscribe to Rosenfield 10 for more videos like this from people who love Twin Peaks and David Lynch. And I hope to see you guys again, maybe even in the trees. Bye.